Hold up. So let me know if you're able to see me on YouTube. I think we are live on there. So if you're able to see your screen on YouTube, let me know so we can start. Pretty good, man. I can't see y'all live. Okay. All right, cool. Let's try. Oh, you on YouTube? So you gotta go on YouTube. Do you do private tutoring? Yes, I do. thejackstutor.com. That's where everything is. You'll see prices and everything, bundles, everything that you need. You'll see that on the website, thejackstutor.com. There should be a link on the TikTok. So if you click on the bio, you'll see on my bio, you'll see the options for lives. Let's see. So let me refresh this and see if this is live, because it should be. No. Ooh. Well, this is interesting. Earlier I had it though. Let's see. Send a request to be in your live. All right, no problem, man. I'm glad to be able to help. Let me try to figure this live thing out. This is my first time using this software. I tried it earlier. All right, so what's up? I can see you live now. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, good. Okay. Do you go do geometry trig honors? Yes. We'll do a little bit of a geometry here. Probably include some trig in it. I take the ACT on Saturday, and I'm scared because I'm horrible at math. Hey, bro. Hey, listen. The good thing about those tests is you can take them multiple times. You know, if you're not ready this time, just take it. You know, try it. Take it and try it, and then if later on, just trying to get ready for it. That's the other thing. You know, get somebody to tutor you, or if you're able to learn on your own, you know, try to teach yourself on your own. It's not about, you know, not being that good at something. You just got to be ready for it. And think about it as just only one time. You know, that one time that it's gonna be. You know, you just need to score good on it, well on it once, and that's about it. So. If you're able to see me on live, say yes. So it should be live on YouTube and also on, I can't because next time I won't even be able to send it to college. Oh, okay. Wow. Man, okay, is it Cat? I feel like two people say it's the same thing. Rejected my application for extra time. I am going to bomb it now. Oh. When is the ACT for you? When is it for you, Cat Kona? When is it for you? All right. So if you're able to see me on YouTube, let me know, please. If you're able to see me on YouTube, let me know so I can start this. Instagram, are you able to see me? Yes. All right. So I see a yes here. I have it canceled like 5 times. September 12th. September 12th. Today is like the 25th, right? Okay, so what subject is giving you the most problem? You know, the most trouble with, that you're having the most trouble with, and then what subject are you good at too? So you got to understand that there is you know, what college really looking at is the composite score. So if you have something that you're really, really good at, okay, I've been tutoring with some other guy. I have this calculator. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Now, so are you better in English, you know, because you have such a little bit of time, you could probably, if you maximize your score in English and you do okay in math, the overall score is like a 24, 25. You can send that to college, you know, and be good. So, but if you if you right now it might be hard for you to prepare for the math portion, but you can learn some trick that gives you an okay score, but you focus on the stuff that you're really, really good at. English, science you could be good at them, and focus on them and try to maximize those scores, because you got to understand it's a composite score. It's not only one score for math or one score for English or whatever they call it. So you got to understand they combine all these scores to make it 36. You could score horribly in math and then score good in the other one. Your composite score is like a 24. That they looking at you. You have college looking at you, and so it's not my strong suit. Okay, that's good advice. I'm good at English. Yes, trying to maximize those, trying to get as close to a 36 in those as possible. So when you combine all your scores, even if you have a 12 in math, because you'll have less than a month. When you combine all these scores, when you combine them, you're gonna see it's close. It's close to like your 24, 25. That's a good look. Especially if you're not going in the field where you're going to study math. Along with your application, for that school. If you have a 24, 25, trust me, you'll find some college that's going to take you. You might have to start school taking college algebra, taking a lower math class, starting school, but you're still in college. You can take those in the summer, and then by the time that by the first semester and fall, you already in pace to take whatever freshman is taking at that time. So I would say focus on the stuff that you're really, really good at, the science, the English that you're really, really good at. Now it's for math, it's a multiple choice. Make sure you answer all the questions, even if you don't know it. So, trying to learn some trick in math, but I would focus on maximizing the stuff that I'm really, really good at. If you get a 36 for science and 36 for English, trust me, you will have a college. That's what I would do if I was in your place. This is not like professional advice or anything, but I would, if I was in your place and I knew I was good in science and English, I would make sure I get close to a 36 in those as possible. Because whenever the composite score comes out, it's gonna be, you need it to be 18 or above. It's gonna be that, because you have 2 out of all those tests that you're really, really good at. So, does middle school work matter in high school? Could you rephrase that question? All right, cool. So, you guys say you can see me on YouTube. Let me see. Are you having any difficulties? Let's see. I don't even know if this is live on YouTube. I'll be honest with you. Yes, it is live. Okay, good. All right, so that's good. Let me try the Facebook. I'll be honest with you. Let me try Facebook and see how. Yes, it is live. Okay, good. All right, so that's good. Let me try the Facebook. I'll be honest with you. No. Let me try Facebook and see how. Yes, it is live. Okay, good. Yeah, I gotta turn this off. Okay, I gotta turn this off. Let me stop sharing my screen so I can try Facebook. I'm gonna try Facebook so to see how that looks if I'm live on there and see how everything looks. Because after that, we're gonna go full speed and try to answer questions and all that stuff. And yeah, so I checked. Okay, it is on YouTube. I checked. All right. So have you checked Facebook? So it's the same Facebook.com/the Where were you when I was in geometry class? What'd you get? Did you do good? Did you do any good in that class? Hey, _ Sarah. Let me go on Facebook Live and see on my page. Now, I think this is a great setup. I'll be honest with you guys. I think this is a great setup. So if you are here, this is your first time, or you've been here before, go to the YouTube channel, and that will help. Let's see. Let me go on the page. Let's see. All right. This is showing me notification. I want to go directly to the page and see if this is live on there. If I am, we are in good shape. Okay, let's see. Okay, it is live on Facebook. All right, cool. Nice. Let me see if I can hear it though. Let's see. Let me go on the page. All right, it is live on Facebook. Let's see. Good. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's see. This is showing me notification. I want to go directly to the page and see if this is live on there. If I am, we are in good shape. All right. So. Okay, let's see. All right, so I think this is live on Facebook. It is live on Facebook. All right, cool. But there's a little bit of delay, as you can probably see. So let's see. Let's on the page. All right, it is live on Facebook. Let me turn this off, and let me turn this off. I'll probably have this open. Nope. Yeah, I'll probably have this here somewhere so I can see it. When I go to the Facebook's page, I'll be able to see it. All right, good. That's not too bad. Maybe not. All right, I got 70 on the test. Oh. Hey, what's up? I'm not sure who that is to say, hey, what's up? What's going on? All right, cool. You and I are watching the live video, the brother. All right, cool. All right, so it's live on Facebook, but it is a little bit slow. I am taking Calculus 2 now, starting tomorrow. Good stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I hope you like that class, and yeah, cool. Let's see. I'm trying to set up the Facebook Live part. There you go. I think this should do it for Facebook. All right, cool. So, guys, let me share my screen and help you understand some stuff about geometry, and then I am taking Calculus 2 now, starting tomorrow. Good stuff. That's what this should do it for Facebook. All right, cool. So, wow, the delay is terrible. I have 97% in math right now. Sophia, hey, man, that's what's up. Man, I like this. 97%, that's what's up. And, yeah, that's good stuff. All right, cool. So, we gonna go Cool Kid 69. Thank you, Cool Kid 69. My school hasn't started yet. When are you starting? OG Sammy. When are you starting? Your boy Kevin 123, best site to study for SAT. Khan Academy has a bunch of good videos on it for math. You can't go wrong with college prep because they are the one who administer the exam, I believe. So you can't go on with them. I think they partner with Khan Academy too to make those videos that you see. To make those is it videos? Those videos that you see. All right, let me start sharing the screen, and then I need my calculator actually too. I don't even know where I put it. I actually need the calculator. One other thing that I say, I probably will. You know what? Instead of doing a calculator, let me just use the Google calculator. I think that will do it. Google calculator. Yeah, that will do it because you guys are able to see that screen too. Is it? Calculator Google Chrome? No, I think it's telling me to download the app. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, you know what? Let me just say what's 5 times 2. 5 plus 3. And then that brings the calculator, and this is what I need. Cool. All right, so we have the calculator set up. We have the screen. Let me share it with you guys. And let me share my screen with you. Okay, they say my connection is excellent. Yes, I came from TikTok. Hey, what's up? I came from Instagram. So what's going on? What's up, bro? Dark Matter. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. All right, cool. So, let's go share the screen with you. All right. Good. If you can see the screen right here, let me know. I'm not. I don't have a device in front of me to check it now. But if you can see the screen right here, let me know, and so we can start. And then I think I'm able to bring in the comments too. Yes, I have a daughter who's taking trigonometry, started last week, and yes, we already lost. Can you help, please? Okay, let me bring this on the screen. So, yes, I can help. I can help. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a website. You can go on it, and we'll probably do a little bit of stuff that has to do with trig. Go on the site, and I just show on the screen. Go on it, and then you can look at the content, and schedule an appointment. I would schedule a free appointment for now, and so we can talk about your specific case. So that way, we set a plan that works specifically for your child. So go on the site that I just sent you down below, and we'll talk. Carmen. All right. So let me do a little bit of stuff that you guys may or may not see. Some of them that if you just now are taking geometry, they're probably going to start introducing this to you, and in probably this week. And I want to show you. I want to be able to keep up the pace and stay with that, so that way, whenever you learn something in class, you can use this as a review, or this could be completely entirely new to you, and then you use that to learn yourself. So let's go on the first example right here. So this first example right here that we're doing is they give you an angle. They say to find a supplement of it. So let's do a little bit of review. So when we're talking about angles, so what we normally see is two rays, and that has a common point that we call a vertex. So right here we call that a vertex, and then vertex. Let me see if I have my stylus. Nope, I forgot where I put it. Vertex, and then this is ray number 1. This is the second ray. So when they meet, they form what we call an angle. So now this angle could be as small as 25 degrees. It could also be as big as 180 degrees. So it can be any way that any shape or form that you want this angle. It could be small, really, really small. It could also be big. So what we want to do in this case, give me 1 second. I got to open the door. I said I'm live on camera. So what we're going to do in this case is calculating the supplement of this angle. So what we know by the formula is supplement of an angle is an angle that when you add it to that angle, it gives you the sum of that gives you 180 degrees. So think about it this way. So think about if you have a line, there are two angles in this line. You have two angles right here, one right here, and then this other angle here. This other angle here. So you have this angle right here in red, this one, and then you have another angle here. Let's see what color I should use. Maybe no, orange is the same. Green. So you have this other angle here. So when we say those two angles are a supplement of each other, when you add whatever this angle is equal to, whatever how much this angle is, if it's 100 degrees or 105 degrees, when you add that, let's say we'll call it x. When you add the x for the green plus the red, we call that y. Let's call this one y. And we call the green one x. When you add these two, it gives you 180 degrees. So let me rephrase this in a better way, not using colors. So if I have two angles, if I add the sum of them, I get 180 degrees. We say those angles are supplement of each other. So we call them supplementary angles. By the same token, if I have two angles, when I add the first one plus the second one, if I get 90 degrees, we say those angles are complement of each other. So easy. Nepal. From Nepal. Welcome. Canamaths Academy. Welcome. I love to watch your video. I love to watch your tutorial class. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. So if I add them up, I get 90. We call them complement of each other. So we say those are complementary angles. From South Carolina, welcome. OG Sammy. So if we add them, we get 180. We say they're supplement of each other. If we add them, we get 90. We say they are complement of each other. So complementary angles are supplementary angles. So now what they ask us in this exercise is say, hey, look at this angle. We have one of them is what they have. One of them is 135, and we want to know what's the other one we need to add to it to get to 180. That's the same thing as saying that they are supplement of each other. So when I add the first one, the one that's 35, to another one that we don't know, if we don't know it, the best thing to call it is x, because we don't know it. If I add that to another one that we don't know, I should get 180 degrees, because that's what they say. That's the reason why we say those angles are supplement of each other. So what we're going to do is take whatever they give us, and we're going to add another one to it that we don't know yet. We're going to have that should give us 180. Now, that's not where I want to go. No problem, Carmen. I look forward to seeing you on the schedule. So what we're going to have is the first angle, 135. We're going to add another angle that we don't know that we call x plus x. All of that going to give us 180 degrees. Now, who can tell me how we'd solve for this? Who can tell me in a little bit how we'd solve for this? Appreciate what you're doing. Keep teaching and doing what makes you happy in life, guys. Thank you. Young Mellow. All right, cool. So, who can tell me how I would solve for this? Let me see the comments on here. Who can tell me how I would solve for this? Solve for x. So the angle that I'm looking for is x. So think of these are degrees, 135 degrees plus the one that I didn't know. If I don't know it, I call it x. I could call it y, p, but by convention, math, people who do math, a lot of times by convention, they start naming stuff x that they don't know, unless you already have an x already. So that angle, that's 135, plus the one that I do not know, that gives me 180 degrees. So what do I do? So how do I find those angles? So the first one is, how do I find the x? Let me see. If you guys are looking on, let me see the YouTube comments. If I can find the comments on YouTube. I think, yeah, this is the YouTube screen. So we can see it. All right. So I know there's a little bit of delay. Okay. Let me see the comments on YouTube. Nope. All right, cool. Let's go back. So how do we find x? Yeah, 180 minus the one that we know. That's what's up. OG Sammy. That's what's up, OG Sammy. Yes. Young Mellow. That's what's up. X by itself, subtracting 135 from 180. That's what's up. So what we do here is we take away 135 here. We take it 135 here. So that would leave X by itself, right? 135, that's gone. On this left side, we have X, and on the right side, we have 180. That's not an 8. 180 minus 135. And I'll use the same color just to not keep switching colors. So now we're going to a little thing that Google call a calculator. We say 180 minus 135. And that gives us 45 degrees. So the angle that we're looking for is an angle X of, let me scroll this up. Scroll the screen up for you. The angle that we're looking for is an angle X is equal to 45 degrees. So now, how do we verify that this was true? You know, Young Mellow said, OG Sammy said. So how do we verify that this was true? To verify that this was true, you go back to, you know, what you know about supplementary angles. When I add one angle to the other one, it needs to give me 180. What happened if I add 45 plus 135? And for you guys, for some of you, this might be simple. You know, you're just like, oh, man, I know how to do this. What happened if I add 45 plus 135? Let's see, in the calculator, I say 45 plus 135. That gives me what? That gives me 180. That means we found the supplement of the angle that was 35 degrees. The 35 degree angle, we found a supplement for it. So that's how you would solve for this. Now, any questions? I know there's a delay. Any questions? Questions? Suggestions? Yes, no, maybe? All right, cool. So there's no questions. If you just joining us live, go to YouTube so you can see the screen. Go to our YouTube channels, Jack's Tutor. What about proofs? I'm not sure you say what about proofs. OG Sammy, if you could clarify the question that you asked. So yeah, that's how you would say that. That's how you would know for sure that you found a supplement of the angle that was 35 degrees. Okay, now let's go back to. Let me see if everything is clear on Facebook. Yes, it is. Okay, now let's go back to. Let's go back to the questions that we had. So I think it's page 8, I think. Yes. So the second question says, okay, let's find one that says complement. Yeah. So we have an angle. We won't do, I'll show you how to do each category, one of them in each category. So we have an angle of 27.5 degrees. We want to find a complement of this angle. We want to find another. So what they ask us is the complement of an angle is another angle. When I add it to this angle, I have 90 degrees. Oh yeah, I understand what you mean now. That others not have to do that. Yeah, you can. There's ways. Yeah, you can prove stuff, but that's not what this specific question was asking. So, but you can prove, you can prove a theorem. You can have a proof about, almost about anything. But this question was specifically asking for the supplement. That's about it. So okay. Yes, this is geometry. Go to YouTube. Cardboard16. Go to YouTube so you can see the screen. This is actually geometry. Go to our YouTube channel. It should be on the link here or in the bio. Okay, so now they give us an angle. Let's go to the second one. They give us an angle. They say, hey, what is the complement of this angle? So we have 27.5. I think that's what the angle is. So they give us an angle of 27.5. Let me do my best so I can draw. Actually, I have tools here that I can use. Let me use my line tuning so I can look a little bit professional. Nope, that's not what I want to use. Let me use my line tools. All right, so we have an angle here, 1, and 2. Oh, that's good. All right, so pretend this is 27.5, a 27.5 degree angle. Let's go right here and look for a 27.5 degree angle. So we have a 27.5 degree angle, 27.5. We want to know what's the other angle that I need to add to this to make what's the other angle what's the complement of this angle? So what the question is really asking is what's the other angle that I need to add to this to make, when you add that angle to it, those two angles, you get an angle of, you have a total of 90 degrees. I should have used my microphone. I don't know why I didn't. Next time I will. So what's the other angle that I need to add to this? So when I add it to the 27.5, that gives me the total of that gives me 90 degrees. So let's go find the other angle. So let me change the color for a little bit. So that other angle, I want to put it in red. Nope. I want to use the line tool. So that red angle here. So if you can see, the total of everything is 90 degrees. So if thus total is 90 degrees. Oh, nope. Thus total is 90 degrees. So what they're saying is, if I add this 27.5 degree angle to another angle right here, to this other red angle, I get a total of 90 degrees. So what do I do? So x plus 27.5 is equal to 90 degrees. Now, who can tell me how I would solve for x in red? Who can tell me how I would solve for x in red? Yeah, I know. Proof is a little bit weird because it's, there's a lot of ways to go about proving something, and a lot of times, if you don't know, the theorems and all that stuff to connect, to really trying to prove understand what you're proving, you might not even know where to start. But once you start, usually, if you have directions, once you start, how to finish the proof. And what I realize is a lot of those proof are like memorized. You do it a certain way, and everybody does it almost the same way. Yeah. So it might be why you're struggling with it. So how would I solve for this the angle x that I'm looking for? So I have one angle is 27 degrees. That angle plus another angle, that x, is equal to 90 degrees. And how do we solve for x? I'll give you guys a couple minutes. Let me look at your YouTube comments. Yeah, we can see. So how do we solve for x? Let's see. How do I solve for x? Anybody? Anyone? Let's see. How do you solve for x? So how do you solve for x? What you would do is you say the x would be equal to, in this case, x. I'll write everything in black from now on. It's equal to, so take away 27.5 from both sides. 27.5. No, that's not an equal to. Take away 27.5 from the left side, and then take away 27.5 from the right side. So what do you get? This is gone. This is gone. So x is equal to 90 minus 27.5. And then if you open a calculator, 90 minus 27.5. What you get? 62.5. So the other angle that we were looking for is an angle of x is equal to 62.5. Yeah, that's how you do this one. So I'm gonna do something else a little bit different, but kind of similar. So it still has to do with triangles. So one thing that we know about triangles. So if we have a triangle, it doesn't matter the shape the form, as long as it's a triangle, when you add all the angles inside of the triangle, you get 180 degrees. So if I add this angle right here, plus this angle, plus this angle, I will get a total of 180 degrees. So so what we want to know is how do I, if I get a couple of the angles, let's say you give me this one, they give me this one Y, and then I want to know the third one. How do I find that? So, and the property already tells you what to do. It says if I add all three of them, I get 180 degrees. So if they give me one, they ask me for the other one. They ask me for the other two. As long as they give me some properties about the triangle, I can find it. If they give me two, I can definitely find the third one. So this is the kind of exercise we're going to do in this next scenario. So let's look at the exercise. Let's see. I think I can bring it here. Let's see. Yeah. So let me move it down a little bit, and I'll move the screen up so you can see. So what we have here is they have an angle of 26 degrees, an angle of 98 degrees, and they ask us to find a third one. So we have, of course, that's inside of a triangle. We have an angle of 26 degrees. This will not be the measure, a good representation, 98 degrees, but it will give you the answer. And then the X. So we have one of 26, one of 98. The other one that we don't know is X. Are there 18 triangles? I think that's what I found. I know what you're talking about. I think that's what I found. Nevatru. Nevatru. I'm not sure what your name. I'm not sure how to read your name properly, but I think that's what I found. I've had some people who say 27, but I think I only found 18. I'm not sure, but that's what I would say for that radio that we had on. It was on Instagram and also on TikTok. All right, cool. So now what we do is 26 plus the 98 plus another angle that we don't know is 180 degrees. So you got to go back to the property. You say, hey, when I add all the angles, I get 180 degrees. So we have one that's 26, one plus the other one that's 98, plus the X that we don't know how much this one is. That gives us 180 degrees. So how do we find the X? The same way that we were doing the other ones. So we're going to take away 26 from both sides. And you can do this one step at a time, or you can do it in one step. You can do it in multiple steps, or you have it in one step. So let's do it in multiple steps so you guys can understand. So this 26 is going to be gone. So what the equation that's going to be left with, is what? On the left side, we have the 98 still, and we still have the X plus X is equal to, on the right side, we have 180 minus 26. Now, moving on from that, we can subtract 98 from both sides. It doesn't really matter how you do it, as long as you know what you're doing. The goal of this is taking everything. Oh, hi, 39. You gotta go on the YouTube channel to see the screen. So I'm sharing my computer screen, and I think that's the easier way for you guys to see exactly what I'm working on, and also share my files too. So especially if if I have some of you guys who sent me homework that you need help with, I'll be able to bring it up on the screen instead of having to write them on the board. So you go to my YouTube channel, you will see exactly what the screen looks like. You will see exactly what I'm writing on. And then from there, the only reason why I have those live on is because people don't know that's what I'll be doing from now on. But you go to the YouTube channel, you will see it. There should be a link on here, or you can just go to my bio and click on the YouTube icon directly from TikTok, and that will take you directly to my channel, and it will say live, and you just click on the live button. That should do it for your answer. All right. Student's birthday. It's my student's birthday. Hey, happy birthday to your student. Okay, so now we take away 98 from both sides. So what we have is x is equal to 180 minus 26 minus 98. And we go in the calculator, we plug in all of that, and we should get an answer. What's up, Toyam? And Carlton underscore Smith 9. What's going on? Underscore Emma Cooper Berry. What's up? All of you guys on Instagram. All right, so let's go on the calculator and plug in there all of that. 180 minus 26 minus, what was the other number? 98. So that gives me 56. X is equal to 56 degrees. Now, once you have that, you got the answer. The other way to verify that you got the answer, if you add all those three numbers, 56 plus 26 plus 98, you should get 180. And we can verify that in here. 56 plus 26 plus 98. Trust and believe, that's 180 degrees. Now, okay, so I have some stuff to tell you guys about. There is a chance that I might be going live every, I'm going to try to go 3 times a week and then eventually go every day. Now, the Tuesday ones are going to be earlier, so they probably going to go on at 9 o'clock. Now that I'm trying to figure this software out. And then the other days I'm probably gonna come on around 10. It's also so there's a good chance so I'm gonna start with 3 days a week. I know 1 day a week probably not good enough for you guys, especially some of you who have school started already. So I'm gonna start with 3 days a week live, and then it's gonna gradually increase to where I'll be able to be live every day. That's the goal. So. But Tuesday will be on live. I'm not sure what you're asking. F Givenchy. No, for tutoring. Just for tutoring. Now, I don't just go online and say, to sit down and chill and have you guys listen to what song I'm listening to. No. I'll come live on a purpose just to help you guys for tutoring, not for anything else, just math tutoring. So that's what the live's gonna be. The live event's gonna be. So there's I'm gonna increase this to 3 times a week, and eventually I want to do everywhere. I'll be able to go live every day. So that's the goal. But the other days, the Tuesday one is gonna be pretty much scheduled for 9 o'clock, and then the other days, what days? I'm not sure yet, but I will every time I have it. If you part of this page, if you follow this page or any of my page, I will post the time and stuff. I'm currently taking math honors. Which one are you, like algebra or calculus, or which or are you like a general math honors? Do you teach algebra stuff? Yes, I do. So we're gonna increase that to 3 days, so you guys can have as much chance to ask questions. So Tuesday, I want to stick to the 9 p.m. where people can go. If you go to sleep early, you can catch me on Tuesday. But the other days, I'm trying to come at 10, or 10:30 the latest. But Tuesday, I want to stick to 9 p.m. I need some help on pre-calc. Go to our website, Math 3 Honors. Go to our website, Fight Reacts. Go to our website, thejackstutor.com, and schedule a free appointment. Now, if you what this appointment is normally for is for me to understand how to help you best. And usually when we have this appointment, it's normally with your parents, say, I appreciate it. I've been working on it. So Normally what this appointment is for is, to help with to get to know you a little bit more and understand what you're working on. It's not a free homework help. It's not. I tell you that. The only free help that I offer is the videos that I post, and then when I go live, that's free for anyone to use. But now when you schedule that appointment, we want to make sure that your parents are there so we can talk to you and them and see if what's the best way to help you. And that's what this free appointment is for. So if you schedule it, you're under 18 and you schedule it, it won't make any sense to talk to you because you're not able to make certain choices and stuff. I think that should do it for tonight. If you guys have any other questions, let me see. What would you consider a factor in the multiplying radicals? I honestly am not understanding your question, Givenchy. What type of math is that? Okay. What type of math is that? I think that sounds like Algebra 1, Algebra 2. But people, you can put a bunch of topic and call it a math class yourself. So there's probably a bunch of math classes that I have no idea what they are, but it's the topic that matters. If you learn about function, it doesn't matter if you're learning how to factor, how to do long division, for example. It doesn't matter what class you're taking it in. It's just still long division. Hey, what's up, Gary? Ski Mask, Gary. What's going on? Barbara. Good to see you live, Barbara. NFL team. I don't even follow football. It's funny because people always think that I play football. I don't. My favorite sport is soccer, and I still play. Last time I had a bunch of people here who play soccer. Maybe one day if I'm actually I have a tournament. Maybe one day I'll probably post a video of me playing so you guys can see these skills. Yeah. So soccer team Real Madrid in Brazil. Okay, so I think this is it for tonight, guys. And if you were my tutor, I would have. Yeah. I think this is it for tonight. And thank you guys for coming live. And I will see you if I plan on coming live before next Tuesday. So I'm working with the software that I just started using. So I'll see you guys next time I come live. And thank you all for being interactive. So what I would do if I were you now, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. So that way, whenever I come live, you'll be able to see it directly from your computer or from your iPhone or whatever you're using. So that would be the best way to learn. And if you have any questions, you can post them. If you have any questions about the videos that we posted, you can just post them under as a comment. I try to reply to as many as possible. It's so many of them, especially on TikTok, like probably 140,000 of you. It's hard to reply to all that comments. All right, thank you guys. That's it. I'm gonna shut these down one at a time. And thank you. All right, cool. Let's see the screen sharing. Let me end, finish.